How to program in Kodu. So you only program objects in Kodu. So we will today talk about how to program specifically Kodu, and there's different options for each object you have, really. So make sure you have the object tool selected. You right click and hit program. So when you come into programming, there's only really two options. So when something happens, then do something. So it's cause and effect, true or false. So I'm going to click when. You click the plus marks to start putting in code. So when. So what do I want to happen? And there's a whole bunch of options. There's when I use the keyboard, when I click the mouse, when I touch something, when I see something, when I bump something. So let's just put in simple movement. Let's say when keyboard, and you can again, and notice how there's another plus. I can click and refine. So what on the keyboard? When I'm not pressing the keyboard, or when I'm pressing number zero, or am I pressing the letter E or space bar? So in this case, I'm just going to put WASD. So that's typically used for movement. So let's put the movement in. So when I press WASD on the keyboard, what should it do? And again, more options. I can eat, I can do all sorts of stuff, but I'm just going to do move. And now if I press escape and you go to the play button, if I use WASD, Kodu's going to move around, okay? So I'm going to go back into the program mode. Remember to select the object tool, right click program. So another one, when, and notice how I have to click twice or at least once to get on the certain programming block. So when, bumped, then what should happen? He should launch. I'm going to refine it, launch high. So if I press escape and test this, when anything bumps him, he's going to launch high, or launch it high. So see, I bumped that pipe right there. I was launched high up into the air. So there's a lot of programming options. If you want to make something delete, you just right click on it and hit cut tile. Now, there's also the option to drag these inwards. So basically when you drag this inwards, this is saying don't do this, oops, don't do this line of code until this happens. So for instance, if I had when keyboard pressed, then move. So if this is indented, this is saying don't do any of this code unless the Kodu is moving first. So that's indented. You can left click and drag that in and out depending on how you want it.